What's up, fellow duelists? It has been a while since I have done a deck profile, but I am back to give you guys my deck profile on my Pendulum Magician deck profile that I currently built up to start playing in tournaments. Basically, really learn the combos. Playing Pendulum is actually very fun. Right now, and this basically one of the most competitive decks I have worked on recently. But before we get into this deck profile, we're going to get into some 10-pack opening of Legendary Duelist Duels from the Deep, because you get new shark cards in here. We also get a chance at the Ghost Raiders if we can, and just more water support. I do have a lot of fish synchros and stuff, so I'm trying to get some more stuff to use with that. So go ahead and get into this pack opening to get into the deck profile, you guys. Okay, not bad for the first pack, just rare. Marin says Blue Tang. Marin says reprint in here. It's good. Never thought about really playing it. Saber Shark, okay. Bahamas Shark reprint, that's great. Good for budget players right there like me. Good for Bolt also. Number C 101. Another Blue Tang. Okay. Press Sea Angel, Trench Tribute, Violent Dragon. Okay, good reprint right there. Another 3 Blue Tang, okay. Now he wants people to play Water Cyverse now. I always say Cyverse is a really good budget option to play. For a tournament, could never go wrong. People still play Solomon Grades. All you gotta do is get access code talk or Cyverse's tier after that. Seventh Eternity. Okay. Rank up Magic, the 7th one. Another Marin says Circulation. Crystal Shark, okay. Got a super with a rare in here. Crystal Shark, nice. Third to the last pack, you guys. Then we get into the deck profile. Legendary Fisherman 2. Marin says Sleeping Maiden. Okay. Cyber Shark, okay. No King Nash, no Nash. pebble fin shark, princess dive. Not bad for 10-pack opening. Got a princess dive. I believe that's like at least $10 maybe. Me upon opening this pack. Go ahead and get into this deck profile, you guys. Starting off, chronograph sorcerer, just a good floater within the scales, and just overall good 8 scale, and being able to use time graph with him. One oceanograph, since Konami released astrograph for one, play one with the chronograph. And with the astrograph and chronograph, we play one stargazer and one time gazer magician, just because they're good 1 and 8 scales. Other pendulum magician we play, my favorite, honestly, Konami hit this, I probably wouldn't play this deck, but Harmony Magician, I really circled around playing this deck around Harmony Magician, and going off with Harmony Magician to unlock my extra deck with so many plays. 3 double iris, I feel like this is one of the standards, but also Pendulum effect is good. Find myself using in different situations, but his other effect that popped to search the spell to trap time pen graph and star pen graph. I like Black Fang. He's just really kind of slow unless I exceed something first turn, but then I'll search him off the Time Star Magician. But Black Fang is just that one I really wish I could play more for his Pendulum effect, but right now I just play one. Purple Poison, because get rid of problematic cards. Honestly, I took this out, but honestly, I really like it to be another tuner than the Synchro. Also, it being a low scale is another factor of why I had to put it back in. But one White Wing Magician. Two Oath. Oath is good. Actually had to put in rank 6. I'll show you guys later. That really goes well with Oath if you have the Pendulum summon into your extra monster zone, just to further better your plays and get an extra negation. Two Wisdom Eyes. Was playing 3, but decided to try to cut it to 2, because honestly it conflicts with my playing Pendulum Call, but it's also still good when you have Duelist Alliance, open up with Duelist Alliance and one of these in hand. Another reason why I got a Wisdom Eyes is just to have room for Performer Power Celestial Magician. Maybe their search with Monkey Board being back, Crobat Joker, it being a scale 8 and a Magician Pendulum, and then when you go into your extra deck and this is in your scale, your opponent tries to destroy certain a Synchro XE or something, you can just bring it back. So if you negate with Burin, you just bring it back, burn back, either destroy it, and then one more negation following that. Honestly, my go-to normal summon guy, only way to really search him is off of Sorcerer, but sometimes you will get to Pendulum Sorcerer, pop the scales, search off your time graph, your star Pengraph, and then summon normal summon sorcerer. But it'd be like a late normal summon. You pinch summon first, then normal summon. Two sorcerer. I was running 3 until I got more stuff. Honestly, I took one out just to have a siphon here. And also do play a perform pile odd eyes deck, so 2 in here, and magician is totally fine with me. Easy to search it off the Crobat Joker or monkey board. Any pieces I need to fix my hand. Honestly, I have more monsters. Finally, Konami has that monkey board off the list. Another thing I want to say about monkey board: if you pencil summon monkey board, or if you want to use a branded pendulum deck with perform piles, it's possible, because beast and odd eyes being dragon, odd eyes beast eyes dragon just need a beast monster and a dark dragon. So shout out to dark dragons and beast monsters with that. I was playing one, then I finally picked up a second one to play 2 tuning magicians in the deck now. The one scythe for Dacta play. And Christian need a fire, but if I draw it, I can just set it. But honestly, it's just for the deck to play, and just having another monster I can link to go into just to pendulum summon. Because think the arrows is good, and getting scythe set for a scythe lock. 3 Veilers, honestly, because of the Christian Iron Fire Racks, when I was playing 1 tuning magician, I could just summon a Veiler out from the deck off of Christian Iron Fire Racks, but Veiler as my hand trap, just to negate the effect, just try to interrupt my opponent. On to the spells, we play 3 Duelist Alliance to be able to search our Pigeon spell and trap cards or certain monsters. Be able to search Pendulum Call. I tried cutting Pendulum Call down, but honestly, I'd rather just play Pendulum Call than to play a lore anymore. So I just play Duelist Alliance and Pendulum Call as to deck then, and it works out great, really. Really don't know if you're ever going first or second in here, but depends on the dice roll. But I've decided to play 2 Dark Blue No More, followed by 1 Called by the Grave for the hand traps Called by the Grave, but Dark Blue No More. If I tend to go second, try to help breaking my opponent board going second. New addition to me doing this deck profile, I had to add a pot of Avarice after the recent ban list, and just because you really go into your extra deck, so you need to put that stuff back, so you need to have a means to put cards back into your extra deck and not be restricted to special summoning or inflicting battle damage like other pots do. The one time Pendulum Graph searchable by the double Iris Magician, and being able so your opponent cannot target your opponent's spell card, your spellcaster monsters, spellcaster type monsters with spell effects. Time graph to stop the traps and be able to interrupt and pop certain things on my opponent's side of the field. And a new Tekken is Titanos Cider, because it can be set again. Also, one of them traps that can be set again, but also just another way to negate a monster effect. And if I, being able to draw this and set this is still is a good another interruption. That's it for the main deck, you guys. Around 45 cards in the main deck. Honestly, Celine, good addition to this deck. Appaloosa just for negates. Access code talker. The beat down. We have got a Beyond the Pendulum. If you already have not checked out that opening from Dimension Force, please go ahead to the channel and check it out. Christian Hyperfiberax. Played it at one. Ended up getting more with my getting more, but you gotta hit the one, so more the synchro decks that played just one. Christian Hyperfiberax will be on the way. The one dang tough for the scythe. Synchros bring Boral Savage. Boral Savage, I don't always see myself going into the Boral Savage because I'd rather go into it late game, because Super Poly is very, very valuable. So watch when you go into Boral Savage, it being a dark and a dragon is just easy Super Poly target, and you can't chain Boral Savage to it, so be mindful of that, especially when you have Beyond the Pendulum maybe on the field still. Just be mindful of your darks you summon out from the extra decks right now in this type of format. TG Wonder Magician, I've always liked her. Finally, even not even in a TG deck, she is very valuable in here, especially with the Christian Hyperfiberax. And just for my tech choice, I run Supreme King Dragon Clear Wing, because basically being able to board wipe my opponent is very useful, and it comes very in handy, especially when you don't know what your opponent has, but you have the Boral Savage. So synchro summon this go off, then they have to super poly this after. So depending on what you do, you open up yourself for a super poly, or you make him, and then you just blow and swing for easy 25 until they summon a monster to super poly you on their turn. But that's on their turn. Don't allow them to do it on your turn. Another tech choice, Supreme King Dark Dragon Rebellion, because just when you're pressing for time, just swinging on your opponent and dealing damage. And Bamboosco, when you gotta grind out of them bad hands, or good stall tap is basically. Time Star Magician, being able to search for your astrograph and stuff is just, and chronograph. Honestly, Harmony Magician, those three is the main three I search out of here. Or anything you need to build your board. Time graph, Time Star Magician, fix that with your time graph. The Zeus. Honestly, this is player preference. You can put in a DP package in here. Me, I just decided to play Naruto, the Immortal leader, because just a spell and trap negate. Can't hit Dark Blue no more. You can't hit Super Poly, but also just certain cards in the game like Branded Fusion and other things to help people open up. It's very useful to hit them, to burn a card out of their hand, burn effect card. But that's it for the extra deck, you guys. Please let me know with this side deck what else I can probably use to fix this. 2 Dragon Pit Magician, at my locals. You know, if someone siding ancient spell fragrance, I'm kind of really hurt until the poison, purple poison can hit it off field. Unless they have double, then I'm just automatic out of scoop. Second purple poison, white fang magician. My third wisdom eye, terraforming for the secret village play. Honestly, this will be a big key because of Therons and all with that, but good package right here just to slow down other spell based decks. The third Dark Ruler no more for when I'm actually know I'm going second. Because of DDDs and other Pendulum Magician players decide Waverize because you get the plus off of Waverize going second. I mean going first. So you can just take out the Dark Ruler no more when you're going first and put this in, or take out a couple of pin call, one extra Pendulum for grind games, maybe just to check out, and one rare reboot deciding. But thanks guys for tuning into this deck profile. Y.G.O-LYFE signing out.